I was about to knock on my parents' door when I heard them tell my brother, "Don't worry about the debt. We'll make your sister pay. She'll never say no to family." I froze with the grocery bags in my hands. Through the kitchen window, I could see them all sitting around the table: Mom, Dad, and my brother Landon. "Harper's got that new job," Dad was saying. "Making good money now. We'll just tell her it's for Mom's surgery." Mom nodded. "She gave us $12,000 for the roof last year. No questions asked." My stomach dropped. There was no roof repair. I'd seen the receipts myself. They'd used my money for Landon's gambling debts. "How much this time?" Mom asked. $50,000, Landon said casually. "Maybe 60 if we play it right. Tell her the cancer came back." Cancer. They were going to fake cancer to steal from me. I backed away slowly, my mind racing. The cancer scare from 2 years ago, the one that made me liquidate my retirement fund to pay for experimental treatments. Had that been fake too? I thought about all the times I'd helped. The car accident that wasn't covered by insurance, Landon's business that needed startup capital, Mom's dental work, Dad's back surgery, $57,000 over 5 years, all because I thought I was being a good daughter. Every family gathering, they'd praise me for being so generous. Behind my back, they were laughing at how easy I was to manipulate. I got in my car and drove straight to the bank. "I'd like to close all my accounts," I told the teller. "All of them, miss. Every single one. And I need cashier's checks for the full amounts, plus documentation of every transaction I've made to these 3 people over the past 5 years." That evening, Landon called right on schedule. "Hey sis, can you come over tomorrow? Mom has some news about her health." His voice had that practiced concern, the same tone he'd used for every fake emergency. "Sure," I said sweetly. "I'll bring the whole family something special." I spent that night making copies of everything: bank statements, medical records I'd helped pay for, receipts from Landon's failed ventures, 5 years of financial manipulation, all documented. The next day, I walked into their house with 3 manila envelopes and my biggest smile. "Harper!" Mom rushed over, already looking pale and fragile. "I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk about something serious." "Actually, I have something for each of you first," I said, handing them each an envelope. Dad opened his suspiciously. Inside was a cashier's check and a detailed spreadsheet. "What's this?" he asked. "Well, since we're family and family helps each other," I smiled. "I thought you'd want to see exactly how much you've cost me." "Landon, yours comes to $32,000. Dad, $18,000. Mom, $7,000. Their faces went white as they stared at the numbers. "These are cashier's checks for those exact amounts. Consider them loans that I'm now calling in, with interest. The payment plan starts next month, $500 each every month until every penny is paid back." Landon sputtered. "Harper, what are you talking about? We're family." "Oh, I'm sorry," I said dramatically. "Did I interrupt Mom's big cancer announcement? Please don't let me stop the show." I turned to Mom with exaggerated concern. "Funny thing though, I called Dr. Duncan yesterday. He says you haven't been a patient there in 3 years. Also called Dr. Ortega about Dad's back surgery. No record of that either." The silence was deafening. "Here's what's going to happen," I continued, pulling out my phone. "You're going to pay me back every single penny, or I'm filing police reports for fraud. Mom, faking cancer for money is a felony. Dad, insurance fraud carries a minimum 2-year sentence." Dad stood up angrily. "You can't threaten your own family." "Family?" I laughed. "You mean the people who spent 5 years seeing me as a walking ATM? The ones who were planning to fake cancer again to steal $60,000 from me?" I headed toward the door, then turned back. "Oh, and Landon? I sent copies of everything to the IRS. Turns out you never reported those business loans as income. Enjoy the audit." As I walked to my car, I could hear them shouting behind me. My phone started buzzing with angry texts, but for the first time in years, I felt completely free. The family that had been bleeding me dry was about to learn what real consequences looked like.